You want it? You want it? You want it? Huh? You want it? You want it? I got it. I got it. Go get it. This video is being brought to you by smoking. I love that they have these laws that keep people from saying that smoking a cigarette is like 2 heaping lungfuls of happiness double dipped in sunshine. You can't say that on TV, but you can say it on YouTube. Hi, Jason. It's Aldous again. And this time I'm going to respond to your latest video, the one about who created the creator and how the creator is uncreated, and then you recite the Kalam argument to us. Okay. Alright. For a creationist, okay, the Kalam argument's a pretty big, you know, it's a pretty big stroke, and I'm just shaking in my boots over here. I'm terrified. I briefly touched on my response to the Kalam argument in my popular video, Religion of Atheism Win. But I didn't go into too much detail about it. Alright? Everything that began to exist had a cause. Which it used to say that everything that exists has a cause. And then people ask, well, then what caused God? So then they changed the wording of the argument. Kind of like how you people change the definition of God to suit your needs. Sometimes he's all loving, sometimes he's all caring. He can be anything. Anything. You can't define God. You can, well, you can, but you can define him as all sorts of different shit. Not once in my video did I deny that the universe had a cause. The universe had a cause. Okay? I never denied that, and I still don't to this day. The universe is made up of 2 things. Shit and nothing. When a Christian asks you, well, how can the universe come from nothingness? You just tell them that it's mostly nothing. So, why couldn't it have come from nothingness? It's not my argument that the universe was never caused. There's evidence that suggests that the universe was caused. But my argument is, and I'm the only one I've seen make this argument, so I'm just gonna go ahead and claim that it's mine. It's my argument. I own it. It's Valor's argument. My argument that all of the shit in the universe has always existed. Okay? I'm even backed up by science on this one. You know that little law that says matter can neither be created nor destroyed, that one? That's right, Jason. Matter is uncreated. The Bachelor is married to the person who created matter. So you can go ahead and say that God was uncreated until you're blue in the face, because I'm just going to keep going ahead and saying that matter was uncreated. Look at the shape of everything in the universe. Planets, stars, solar systems, galaxies, the universe itself. It's round. It's round. It's round. But it's more than just round. It goes through cycles. The very nature of the universe is cyclical. It goes through cycles. Look at our seasons, okay? We don't just have it's not spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then next year we come up with something else. It's not something new. It's a cycle. And the universe goes through different cycles, an endless cycle of expansion and collapse. So yeah, sure, the universe had a cause. The universe had a cause. it was the collapse of the last universe. And if you were to map if you were to graph the size of the universe, over time, well, the graph of time would do the same thing, actually, but you'd get this cool-looking parabolic helix thing. So yeah, time started at the same time that space started, but if space has this little thing where it goes through cycles, it stands to reason, well, time would therefore have to do the same goddamn thing. Now, Charles, the abusive anti-theist, said that the big collapse theory, the big crunch theory, doesn't hold any water anymore. Well, it still does. It's just not as popular as, say, the Big Rip or Big Freeze theories. But you know what? Atheism isn't the most popular theory in the world right now either. Popular doesn't always mean right. In fact, it rarely does. I've never really felt the need to prove myself right. It's always more fun to just prove other people wrong. With an apologist, I have to prove myself right to prove them wrong. But, with a creationist, I can just argue to a tie and say, hey, we're both wrong. Everybody loses. What if all of the matter in the universe came from the death of what we would call God? God died. That's right. It's not your fucking Christian God, the one that lasts forever. But what if something died, and all of the matter in the universe came from that something? I'm wrong when I say that the universe wasn't created by God. But I'm right when I say there is no God. We're both wrong! Everybody loses! Give me that. 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 Yeah. Look at this teeth. Look at how sharp and ferocious she is. Look at that. Look at that.